I'm Linda.
And I'm Kylin.
We bring you the biggest dramas
from the smallest microcosms.
Welcome to
Tea of the Town.
All right, Kylin, I have some good tea for you today.
I am so excited.
We are digging into the great Christmas fake-off.
Oh my God.
And this comes to you from the RushTok community.
Wait, RushTok like Bama RushTok?
Bama RushTok.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I'm so
okay.
excited.
I know this one is really funny because I randomly came across a couple of these like Bama Rush videos, I think last year. And I was like, what is this? What's happening?
It's a whole thing.
Yeah. And I never really understood what was going on. But then for this, I sort of dug into like the whole culture. It is fascinating. It's very fascinating. Okay. So, what the heck is RushTok? Rushing generally?
Yeah.
Let's just start there.
Yes.
So it's definitely, the rush culture is everywhere, but it's definitely more accentuated or more serious in the South. And a lot of universities like take this whole thing very seriously. It's this week where you basically are like trying out to be in different sororities.
Yeah.
And you get picked. It's like draft week. It's
so
like
weird.
It's wild. And you go to all these social events and it's very much about the fashion for the sororities. Like a lot of the videos, especially the more viral runs on RushTok, are like girls going through their outfit of the day.
This is my fit check.
Check.
Like I went down this rabbit hole.
Did you really?
Yeah, the fashion. I haven't seen this story in particular, but the fashion. It's like, I'm like obsessed. Like they do a whole, they think about from head to toe, like what is going into their outfit. It's fascinating.
And it's everything from like formal looks to super casual looks. And there is something really fun about that. Yeah. It's just like, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Yeah. So I understand why this blew up so much on TikTok, because those, I mean, anytime you are sort of getting dolled up and you're sort of just like feeling yourself.
Yeah.
It's a fun moment to share and people want to participate in that. So it totally makes sense that RushTok, Bama Rush in particular, just like exploded.
Yes.
Exploded on TikTok. So one of the things that's really interesting about all these like outfit of the day type of things is some of them are super expensive. So this particular video is like a breakdown of the cost of this one of these girls' outfits is like over $5,000 for all the things.
Oh
head to
my
toe.
God.
And that's not even one of the crazier ones, because they go through and they're like, my earrings are Chanel. This girl has a ton of David Yurman jewelry, and it's crazy expensive. And so part of this whole RushTok situation is like these breakdowns of the cost and the crazy like outrageous things that these college girls are wearing. And it's fun because of course everyone loves to like indulge in a little bit of like fantasy, like, oh my gosh, love the fit.
Yeah.
And I wish I could afford to just wear $5,000 with a tennis skirt. Love it.
For sure.
Love it. Okay.
But like $5,000 for a day, because this Bama, like, it's like a week.
Yes.
It's like a week of like.
Yes. Multiple events. Yes.
So that is crazy. You're
It's
potentially
intense.
spending like $25,000.
Well, a lot of it is, I will say a lot of it is like jewelry that adds up the cost.
Okay.
They'll like show their like jewelry stacks. That's kind of why I wore a little bit more bling today.
Okay.
Like, you know what? We're going to talk about rushing.
You're gonna like tap into your Bama Rush. I love it. You know,
exactly.
I'm here for it.
So these girls are wearing these like gorgeous, beautiful outfits. They're having fun. And, you know, it's interesting because there are two feelings that I have when I was kind of going down the rabbit hole. I love the frothiness of all this stuff. Like, it's just so fun.
Yeah.
Anything that brings people joy, anything that's sort of indulgent, I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I think it's awesome. And I love seeing people enjoy the things that they're doing.
For sure.
So like that is totally a component of it. But then the other side of it, it was just very interesting to read a little bit more about like sorority culture generally. And it's very just interesting because it's very classist. It's very, I don't know. There's just a lot of like traditional parts of it that are a little bit unsavory.
Yeah.
Like this is also a part of the same timeline where you would be like hazed. I think there's a lot less of that now.
Yeah. And I've heard like horror stories when it comes to hazing and stuff. So I can see that there's like a tinge of just kind of like ickiness to it.
Yeah. So the sorority undercurrent is kind of like the part that I'm like, oh, you know, I don't love that. But, you know, do you? Everyone loves their things. Like, participate in the things that you want to do. So, like, that, I think it's just interesting because I, like, had multiple feelings about it. So, let's talk about main characters.
Okay.
We have 2 main characters. The queen of RushTok. At least that's what she's called from what I have seen. Kylin Darnell. She, like, blew up when she was rushing Alabama State. Now she's a senior, so she's still part of RushTok because, you know, she's in the sorority.
Yeah.
And I watched a bunch of her like earlier videos, and she's just like really a sweet, sort of fun, light character. And she always says like, I hope you have a great day, not a good day. Like something like that.
That's so cute.
Super just fun. And
she
seems sweet. Other main character is her sister. So she has a little sister.
Love it.
Her name is Izzy.
Okay.
And the 2 of them both sort of are part of this whole world. So it's like a total sister vibe.
That's amazing. Like, I love that so much. I am like a bit more of an age gap with my sister, so we never really lined up school together. Yeah. But like, how fun. How fun to be going through this experience with your sister. I love that, actually. Yeah,
and I love kind of the sibling dynamic, right? Because like you have a sister, I have 2 sisters, and I love my sisters to death. And like there is something very specific about having like a sister,
the sister bond. There's really nothing like it, because it's like that's the only other human on earth that like is raised in the exact bizarre environment you are, that you can like talk to and be like, that was weird. That was weird, right?
That was weird, right?
And so they understand you on a level that is just like deeper than anybody else. And I think just even like I have brothers too, and I love them, but like my bond with my sister, like that's my bestie.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. So I love that vibe with the 2 sisters. And I think that's kind of why people are drawn to siblings, even when you think about celebrity culture. Yeah. Like siblings are, you know, like the Hemsworth brothers. I think there's like 100 of them. I don't know how many, but there's
something
a lot of
like
them.
that.
There's like so many. So I think that people are drawn to that element of like being part of the relationship.
Yeah.
It's just adorable.
Totally.
Anyway, so let's dig into our side character, Mama Darnell.
Okay.
Mama Darnell.
Whole family affair. Love it.
Whole family affair. Exactly. And Mama Darnell is pretty fabulous, as you can see from her photo. Totally. Like she seems like kind of, I saw this one video of her like sipping on a cocktail from a Desperate Housewives cup, or it was
love it. Yes.
Okay. Mama Darnell. So we've got our characters lined up. So let's dig into the drama.
Yes.
Okay. So it's Christmas 2024. And I love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
We all love Christmas.
Yeah.
It's just everything about Christmas, and then so combine like Christmas with RushTok. And it's going to be fun.
Oh my God.
So the Darnell household during Christmas looks like a riot. So this is the video that they posted like Christmas morning. They're all in their pajamas together. They're just having fun.
I love that. That's so cute.
Fun. It's so adorable. And it's funny because I watched this video and I like kind of laughed. And I'm like, it's like some stupid stuff my family would do.
Yeah.
We'd like dance around and whatever. I mean, it's just kind of adorable.
I love it.
Right? And they're obviously all incredibly good looking. So that's part of why
doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt that they're all like incredibly good looking.
For sure.
And so that's sort of the vibe of Christmas morning. They're having a good time. Yeah. The Darnell household is popping off. It's Christmas 2024. So the girls both post their holiday hauls.
Okay.
Which also I love. Yeah. An unboxing video. Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Christmas unboxing video.
Forget about it. Like that. Yes.
Exactly. So it's good stuff. So I'm going to show you, this is Kylin's video. She first goes into sort of all of the clothes that she got, and a lot of it is just, you know, cute stuff that you would see her in on social media, whatever.
Yeah.
Pretty low key. But then she gets into a bunch of like super luxury stuff.
Okay.
So this is a pair of Chanel shoes. For reference, it's like, that's a vintage pair. I think retails for probably like $1,000 to $1,500, right?
Wow.
And then this one is a Chanel bag. Those are not cheap.
No.
Right? That one's probably about $5,000. And then this next one, that's a classic flap. It's not a regular classic flap because it has a little bit of a border. But the normal classic flap in that size retails for like $11,000 now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like super expensive.
Oh, so this is like adding up.
Yeah, and then this screenshot of one of the last bags is a Lady Dior. This bag is like $5,000, right?
I mean, it's a gorgeous bag, but like that's crazy. Like, did you add up? Okay.
So someone did, but before I get there. Then this is her sister posts a video with a Mini Kelly, a pink Mini Kelly. And if you don't know, an Hermès Mini Kelly is like ultra rare, very difficult to get.
Oh my God.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
As in, you're not going to walk into a store and get one. You're going to be shopping there for years. You're going to be spending a lot of money. And maybe if you're very lucky, you would get offered a bag like that.
That's because I don't have an Hermès bag, but I have seen that side of TikTok. And my understanding is like you have to build up a relationship with like the salesperson in order to get clued in for those drops. So it's like real effort goes into this.
The Hermès game is so freaking real. And so she's posting, she actually has deleted the video, but this is a screenshot from the video. She's posting with this Mini Kelly for Christmas.
Yeah.
And on the secondary market, this bag would go for probably like $35,000. I don't know what it retails for. I would guess probably $15,000, $20,000. I don't actually know what, it depends on the leather. It depends on a bunch of different stuff. But Mini Kellys are very hard to get. They're very expensive. And so the fact that she's like, I got this in my Christmas haul, everyone's like, what is happening?
Yeah.
So this person did a price breakdown of Kylin's. It's over $40,000. And she couldn't even find everything. So, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So you take like her haul plus her sister. I didn't see like all the things that were in her sister's haul, but just like the Mini Kelly alone is a $30,000 bag.
That is insane.
Right? It's crazy. So, but, it just, it's immediately everyone's like, this is all fake.
Oh my God. So people are thinking like
clocking
nothing in there is authentic, that they're just, oh my.
Yeah. So like immediately after these girls are posting their Christmas hauls, everyone's on them. Like fake. Like, and honestly, like, I watched the videos and I'm like,
did you think that
I could clock it.
Really? So there were things that like stood out in the video itself.
There were two things specifically that I caught. And look, I'm not an expert at all. Like, not even close. I can't authenticate anything at all. But there were a couple of things that even I clocked. Okay. So I'm like, if I can clock it, like.
What were the things that you clocked?
The first one was in the first Chanel straw bag that she shared, like you could see the tag hanging down. And I'm like, that's not a Chanel tag. Like, that's not what they look like. It was just like slightly different. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, someone tried, but that's not a Chanel tag. Oh. So that was the first one. And then the second one was the strap on the Lady Dior.
Uh-huh.
That was not real. I'm like,
how could you, like, it just didn't look like the strap.
It was kind of bent. It was real weird. And I'm like, that's not real. And so people clocked it immediately. Oh, there was one other thing. The shoes, the box. So it's like a lot of people did breakdowns of like why I think it's fake.
Yeah.
And a lot of people clocked the box of the shoes. I didn't clock this. But the shoes, the Chanel shoes come in like a box, and it just looks very different from the box that she had. And so everyone immediately is like, these girls are posting completely fake Christmas hauls. And, you know, they're getting accused of like, you're just doing this for the likes, you're doing this for the views immediately. And this was like, you know, tons of people coming out because they're pretty famous.
Well, and I feel kind of bad about this because, like, I mean, I think a lot of people have fakes. Like, I think that's like a thing that is kind of normal.
Yeah.
And so, like, and to assume that these girls knew that they were fakes too. Like, it can, like, okay, maybe their family got them these similar things that they could afford and just said, like, yeah, we got these for you so that the girls would be really excited. Like, I don't know. It just feels kind of weird.
Yeah, exactly. So everyone's saying to the girls, just drop the DHGate links. Come on.
Don't gatekeep. We don't gatekeep.
We need to, and if you don't know what DHGate is, it's essentially like a site where you can go get the fake. And it's all, most of it is from China, and I actually did go down like a very deep hole on replicas and fakes. It's fascinating.
Really?
So fascinating.
I've gone down like a rabbit hole once on like Louboutins specifically.
Yeah.
I don't own a pair of Louboutins. Don't tell me why, but like one day I was just like, how can people tell that they're fake? And like, it's like a whole subculture. So the fact that you went down this rabbit hole.
Oh, I went down the rabbit hole. Oh my God. Okay, so DHGate is like just it's kind of like going to Canal Street, but it's online. And so the fakes that you would get there are very much just like not the greatest quality, but you can get a fake from DHGate and they've got everything. And it's wild because like, you go on and none of the pictures are accurate. Like you have to like message them and then they send you an album.
What?
And then you look at the real. It's wild. It's wild.
How do
it's wild.
Like, is there instructions that are provided as to like how to navigate this?
No, but there are subreddits dedicated to this, which I absolutely went down the rabbit hole.
Yes.
So there's DHGate, but then there's also this whole crazy universe of reps.
Wait, so there's like sales reps for the fake?
No. They call them reps, like replicas.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so there's these. I found these subreddits that are like reps. I can't remember what they're called, but like they call them reps. Like, what are your reps?
Interesting.
And DHGate is like just the starting point. There's like this whole culture of buying replicas, and there's this whole method for buying them.
What?
It's crazy. They have trusted seller lists where you can find
trusted sellers for fake,
for replicas, and then you like WhatsApp chat them. They're all like in China.
Why are they creating these barriers for fakes?
Well, because it's illegal. So you can't even.
Well, I guess yeah. Okay,
right.
That makes sense. I didn't think about that one, but
yeah, it's like totally illegal.
Yeah.
So if the FBI is watching this, I didn't go on those websites.
No,
I have not. I have never been on those websites.
Absolutely not.
But it's crazy because there's this whole method of like buying where you have to contact the person in China, and then you have. Sorry, I'm going down a rabbit hole because I went down this rabbit hole.
Yes.
You have to like find the right factory because different factories make different quality bags.
So there's like a tiering system for the dupes.
Yes. So there's like bad dupes, and then there's like high-end dupes where like they're the same, they're very similar, they're the same quality, but they're obviously not originals and they've like ripped off the brand.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's a whole world. Anyway, everyone's like, drop the link, whatever. It caused me to go down a massive rabbit hole.
Yes.
Anyway. So, then Kylin posts a funny TikTok and she was like, when the internet is talking shit about you, but you still wear your Christmas haul out. Which,
you know what? I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
Agree. So she's dancing around with her Chanel shoes. And it's just, I mean, she's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then her mom posts something. And she posts this video. It's funny because they look exactly the same in these two TikToks. Like if you go back to her mom, they're like wearing the same outfit.
Love it.
Which I love. And she posts a TikTok where she's dancing around and she says, okay, hate me for buying my girls the RealReal for Christmas. They are spoiled brats anyway. Which the RealReal is real designer. It's just secondhand. It's not fake.
So it's like used.
Yeah. So the RealReal is a marketplace. It's a pretty big brand.
Yeah.
And you can go on and you can buy basically pre-loved luxury items, but they authenticate everything.
Okay.
So it's a whole, they've had their own scandals where that, you know, fake slipped through or whatever, but
yeah.
like it's not, she's basically saying, oh, all those things that I got that everyone's clocking as fake.
They're real.
Is from the RealReal. So she's bringing a brand name into it, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So you can take it as two ways. You can take it as, the RealReal sent them fakes. Or you can take it as she's lying and trying to pass off the fakes as real because she bought them from the RealReal. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So there's two ways you can sort of take this. And I don't know what she meant exactly, which one of those she meant. But I think she's just trying to say like, oh, I bought my girls real stuff, but I bought them on the RealReal, whatever they are.
I mean, I'm sure even still, that's like expensive. Even on the secondary market, that's expensive.
Oh, yes. Especially that, like I said, that Mini Kelly would have been more expensive on the secondary market than it is from Hermès.
That's crazy.
Because like a Birkin and a Kelly, like you're going to immediately after you buy, because they're so hard to get. Yeah. You buy them and then they like double in value immediately.
Wow.
Chanel is like, not going to be more, but usually it's not going to lose a lot of value on the secondary market. So let's say you buy a Chanel bag for $5,000, like you can go and probably buy that on the RealReal used for about the same, maybe a little bit less. Okay. So it's not going to be that much of a price difference.
Yeah, so she's still claiming to have dropped close to $40K.
Huge amounts of money.
Wow.
Yeah. So then Kylin posts this funny video of her after, I think it was like the day after she posted that video, drinking an espresso martini and making it and putting whipped cream on it and saying, I'm in my I don't give a fuck crash out era.
Good for her.
Yeah,
honestly,
she's just like unbothered.
Like to have so many people coming at you on the internet and to just be like, you know what? No, I'm like
living life.
I'm living life. I'm enjoying my Christmas. I'm having fun. Like I think that's the right response.
Unbothered. So then the RealReal gets involved. Right? Because she called out the RealReal.
Well, yeah.
She called out the RealReal. And essentially, like, from their point of view, if you're, like, in their brand department, you have someone who's essentially saying that you sent fakes to their daughters.
Yeah, they've got to defend their brand reputation.
Yeah.
If it's, like, true that these are fakes. Okay.
Yeah. So the RealReal gets involved.
Okay.
But they did it okay. So I'm just going to share.
Okay.
So they put out this ad that there's no sound, but I'll describe it to you. So essentially they put out this ad and it's about a Mini Kelly. And it's like this journey of a Mini Kelly going through the authentication process and getting a new home. And it's very clearly pointed at the whole Mini Kelly situation with the, the pink Mini Kelly that one of the girls had. Yeah. And it's funny because in the audio, it even drops a couple things like, oh, my owner had an espresso martini and got a scratch on me, right? So it's very clearly pointed at the girls because this is like right after.
And so they're kind of like defending the girls basically in like a weird way?
Not exactly. Like it's basically a brand defense. Because this ad is all about their authentication process.
Okay.
And the bag is like going through the authentication process in this commercial. And it's the voiceover is like the bag is personified and it's talking and it's dropping all these little things that like kind of hint at it being about the girls. Yeah. But it's not an attack. It's more just like defensive brand. And I think the brand was also just kind of trying to take advantage of the moment and the attention.
Which I think, makes sense. That's marketing. Like you try to capitalize on those moments. So I think it's kind of, I don't know. I like how cheeky it is,
And it wasn't mean, which I appreciate. Because I think if they had gone like mean or done something legal or something.
Then it would have been just not the vibe.
Yeah, I wouldn't have liked it. But I think this was a good way to respond, which was like, let's talk about our process, our authentication process, and then just like be a little cheeky, but not like overt. You know?
Yeah.
So this was the response from the RealReal. And then Kylin posts a video, a getting ready with me video, and she just kind of says like, hey, I can't believe I have to say this, but yes, like some of my stuff is real and some of my stuff is fake. I thought that was like an everybody thing, and everyone has real and everyone has fake. And she was saying how, yeah, she knows a lot of people who have both, and it's a very normal thing to have fake. And I think that's true.
Yeah.
It's totally true. And I went down a rabbit hole on this also. Of course I did. But like there's this whole interesting thing that happens, especially with like very wealthy people who have a lot of luxury.
Yeah.
Where they even will have like high-end Birkin Kellys, and they'll have real ones that they keep, but then they have a replica that they use.
Oh, which is like so fascinating and bizarre. Like, I get it. Like, you don't want to damage this thing that is so expensive and hard to get. But at the same time, it's like, well, then what's the point of having it?
It's weird, but I get it because they're so expensive. And I think she's right that a lot of wealthy people do have fakes.
Yeah.
And it's normal to have both.
Totally.
And I watched a couple of videos from this one creator who like is wealthy and is into fashion, and he was saying how common it is for wealthy people to have fakes because like his whole point, it was very interesting. He's like, they have the proximity to wealth already. Mm-hmm. They have the context of wealth. Yeah. And so bringing a fake into like the Ritz is not going to feel out of place if you are wealthy.
That's true.
But a fake Louis Vuitton that you buy from Canal Street and it's the only luxury thing you have is going to look fake. So like wealthy people can actually pass off fakes more easily.
That actually makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That's so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. And the other thing Kylin said in this video was, I was raised to be grateful for whatever I get. Yes.
I love that.
Right? She basically said, like, if my parents hand me a gift, I'm not going to ask if it's real or fake. I'm going to appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there is effort that is put there. So, like, I think this is the right attitude.
100% agree. So people were still coming at these girls hardcore. Yeah. In fact, like, her sister deleted her video. And I don't know. I just think coming for two young people on their Christmas gifts it's just a little
it's weird.
I don't like it.
It's weird.
I understand it to a certain degree because part of the backlash was really about like, oh, you're faking it. You're making it seem as if you have all this wealth and you're making other people feel bad.
Yeah.
And you're creating this like, you know, keep up with the Joneses kind of thing, but it's not real. It's all fake.
No, I totally see that too, because I think there is a lot of discourse online, particularly around like influencers showing all the things that they have, the trips that they're going on, and then people trying to keep up are like bankrupting themselves essentially, and like they're feeling less than, they're feeling left out. So I do kind of see that. I think, however, like, to be mad at two young girls and then to be like price checking their Christmas gifts instead of being upset at like the overall system that brought us here. Yeah. I think it's just like misplaced anger.
I agree. I like didn't like it, but I loved the response. And I felt like, especially defending their mom and their parents, they're like, they've raised me right. Like, this is normal. And like, I appreciate all the things that my parents give me. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Go off.
I think it's a very mature way to respond to the situation.
Totally agree. So, then it gets better.
Oh my God, there's more?
Their parents gave them more Christmas gifts because they felt bad about the whole situation that they had to deal with. So they bought them like Christmas Part 2 and bought them all of these gifts from this brand called Forward. It's like a luxury reseller.
Okay.
And so this is them opening their new gifts, and they're real because they brought them from Forward, and they even showed the receipts on this video. Like, they showed the receipt from their parents So she's like showing it on her phone.
Yeah.
Which I was like, it's sad that they had to do that. I understand why they did it. And I was like, that's really nice of their parents to be like, I'm sorry you had to go through this. Like, here's, you know, some more gifts. I mean, yes, they're spoiled because they're like college kids getting beautiful luxury bags.
Yeah.
But like, get your bag,
Get
you
your
know?
bag.
And so they open these bags. They're gorgeous. And it was so funny because some of the comments, even after this, they were like, this is a conspiracy.
Oh my God.
Sure. Because this brand, the luxury reseller, is part of Revolve. And I guess Kylin has done some like sponsorships or partnerships with Revolve. And they're like, oh, this is fake. Like, it's all a conspiracy to like, cover it up or whatever. So that I was like, wait. And there was another one that was like, oh, this is a conspiracy for the RealReal. I was like, how does that work? There was like one theory about them planning all of this and driving more traffic to the RealReal. I can't remember the details. I was like, it's too much.
I think some of these people need to go outside and touch grass.
Outside, yeah.
Like to take the situation and be like, it's a conspiracy. I'm like, go breathe some fresh air, turn off your devices.
Yeah.
Touch the grass. Touch the grass.
Lay
down in the grass.
Yeah.
Become one with the grass.
Feel the wind on your face.
Absolutely. Because it's like, yes, they're spoiled. Yes, the family clearly has a lot of money. I'm sure there's brand deals involved, but like, is it that serious? Serious? I don't know if it's that serious.
It's really not. No. It's just bags. And so I'm glad that they got sort of an extra little treat at the end. Yes, they're spoiled for sure. But at the end of all of this, people hated on them quite a bit. And when I was going down this rabbit hole, the whole time I was like, I like these girls.
Yeah.
I like these girls. So, in the end, sisters, they win.
Get your bag, girls. Get your bag.
Your bag, girls. So I'm supporters of both of these sisters, and I hope they have a fabulous life. I hope they have a great life, not a good life.
Yes, I love it. That is so cute.
That's the end of my story, and I'm a fan of the Darnells.
You know what? I love it. I love the response. I love the way it went. Thank you for sharing the story. It was amazing.
Of course.
Cheers.
Let's take a sip of tea.